We'll start this morning with some big breaking news, positive news for Arsenal.
The Emirates Stadium echoed with anticipation and pride as Arsenal's newest acquisition, Victor Gyökeres, officially stepped onto the pitch for his first day at the club. But amidst the media frenzy, camera flashes, and press interviews, one moment stood out: a genuine, heartfelt exchange between Arsenal captain Martin Ødegaard and his fellow countrymen. It was a moment of camaraderie, leadership, and a powerful welcome that set the tone for Gyökeres' journey in North London. As Gyökeres walked into the Arsenal training ground for the first time, dressed in club colours with a gleaming smile on his face, the energy was unmistakable. Coaches greeted him, players waved, staff offered handshakes, and fans watched on from afar hoping to catch a glimpse of their new striker. Yet, all eyes eventually turned to the interaction between Ødegaard and Gyökeres, two of Scandinavia's finest footballers, now united under one badge. Ødegaard, who has grown into an exemplary captain under Mikel Arteta, approached Gyökeres with open arms, a wide grin, and warm familiarity. Though they have shared the pitch internationally for Norway, this moment was different. This wasn't about their shared heritage anymore. This was about building something special at Arsenal together. As the two embraced, Ødegaard whispered to him, "Welcome to your new home, brother. You're going to love it here. Let's make history." Simple words, yet they carried immense weight, filled with encouragement, belief, and the bond of a leader welcoming a new warrior to battle. The significance of that moment resonated throughout the training camp. It wasn't just about formalities. It was about family. Arsenal, under Arteta's leadership, has cultivated a strong culture of togetherness and belief. Ødegaard, as the captain, has been at the heart of that transformation. When he greeted Gyökeres, he wasn't just speaking on behalf of himself, he was speaking on behalf of the squad, the staff, the fans, and the legacy of the badge. The duo spent time walking across the training ground, laughing between drills, chatting deeply during warm-ups, and sharing advice during tactical sessions. Ødegaard was seen pointing out different setups, giving Gyökeres insight into Arsenal's pressing triggers, movement patterns, and link-up play expectations. It was clear he had already taken the new striker under his wing. Teammates watched on, inspired by the bond forming so quickly. Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and even Ben White made comments to staff about how smooth the transition seemed. One of the younger academy players reportedly said, "It felt like Victor had already been here for months." Ødegaard made him feel like family instantly. Arteta himself praised the Norwegian duo in a closed-door meeting, saying the connection between the two could prove invaluable this season. As training intensified, so did the chemistry. Ødegaard and Gyökeres began combining beautifully sharp 1-2s, intelligent runs, telepathic understanding. During a mini-scrimmage, Ødegaard chipped a clever ball over the defense, and Gyökeres latched onto it, smashing a powerful volley past the goalkeeper. The squad erupted. Ødegaard jogged over, gave him a high five and said with a smirk, "Just the beginning." Off the pitch, the welcome didn't stop there. Ødegaard reportedly invited Gyökeres to a small team dinner that evening with several of the first-team regulars. They dined in a quiet spot in North London, laughed over stories from international duty, and discussed what they wanted to achieve in the upcoming campaign. Sources say Ødegaard gave a brief toast, to Victor, to goals, to glory, and to bringing a title back to where it belongs. It's rare to see such seamless transitions in top-tier football, especially in a club as globally followed as Arsenal. But when a leader extends his hand, when culture thrives, and when passion aligns, magic happens. That's precisely what's brewing in London Colney. Fans, too, have taken notice. Social media lit up with videos of the duo training together, creating excitement that this partnership might evolve into one of the Premier League's most dynamic combinations. Many compared it to the early days of Robin van Persie and Cesc Fabregas, a captain and a striker, feeding off each other's brilliance. But this time, it's Scandinavian steel and flair uniting for one purpose: lifting silverware. Ødegaard's first words may seem small in isolation, but within the walls of Arsenal's dressing room, they are monumental. It's the kind of leadership that doesn't shout but inspires. The kind that creates chemistry before a ball is even kicked in a competitive game. It's a sign that Gyökeres didn't just join a football club, he joined a project, a movement, a brotherhood. With the season rapidly approaching, all signs point to Gyökeres becoming an integral part of Arteta's plans. His pace, power, and positioning perfectly complement Ødegaard's precision, vision, and control. If their early moments are any indication, Arsenal fans are in for a treat. This connection could be the fuel Arsenal needs to finally go the distance and lift the Premier League trophy after a long wait. But beyond goals and tactics, it all started with a handshake, a smile, and a few powerful words from a captain who knows what it means to wear the badge with pride. As Ødegaard said, "Welcome to your new home." And with that, Gyökeres is no longer just a signing, he is part of the Arsenal family.